Hello, and welcome to the Twitch channel for Cobley Media, an independent game development studio, and this is our weekly Game Club tutorial. So, each week we release a podcast on Monday, which you can find the information for on cobleymedia.com. And in that podcast, we release or announce the Game Club game for that week. And the way it works is after we make the announcement, then I will do a stream here on Twitch to do a tutorial for that game. And then if you go to our Cobley Media Discord channel, then you can find the announcement for exactly when we're going to game that week as a community. This week we are doing Among Us. It's a fairly common game, and it's a game that a lot of people can play together. So that's kind of why we're starting here. And this is just a short tutorial for anyone who either has never played before or is going to come back to the game after a while. So let's get into it. So if you don't already have the game, you'll have to sign up and register an account. But all of that stuff goes pretty quickly, and that'll bring you to this page here. So you can go into your settings and adjust your sound and audio, graphics, that sort of thing. If you have any issues or questions about that, you can post that in the Discord, the appropriate Discord channel for the Game Club that week. So the way Among Us works is somebody will be chosen as the administrator for the game. They will create the game, they'll post the code in the Discord, and you'll come to here, and then you'll click private, you'll enter that code, and then we'll all be in the lobby together. And then we can start the game. So that's registration. So now we'll move on to the basic concept of the game, which is that, everybody's sort of working together to complete tasks in the environment, whether it's a ship or a base. You'll see as we get in, a lot of the stuff is pretty intuitive once we start playing, but this will hopefully get you to the point where it at least makes sense. So the concept is that the game chooses one of the people in the group, or more than one, depending on how many people are playing the game, to be the imposter. And the imposter's job is to walk around and try to avoid being seen killing the other players. It's a lot of fun. There are several different roles or different things that the imposter can do to get away with what they're doing. But all of that stuff, again, you can kind of figure out as we go along once we're actually playing the game. But once somebody finds a dead body, they can report, they hold a meeting where then everybody talks and they vote someone off. And if they vote for the right person, then the rest of the players win. But if the imposter manages to kill everybody before they're done, then before they figure it out, then the imposter wins. So it's a pretty basic concept, but it's a lot of fun. And it's a good thing to play for a lot of people who are playing at once. So for now, we're going to get into free play, and we're going to click. There's a few different maps here. This is the one that you've probably most familiar with, if you've played before, or that you have seen other people playing. So a couple things real quick. So WASD kind of moves you around, and this is free play, so there's anybody else here, but you would see all the other players and their little characters as well. Your mouse, you can see on the board here, this is how you click on different things. And you'll see, let's see here. Okay, so a big thing is the map button. So when you click on this button here in the upper right corner, that's the map. And this is the basic layout. And then these, where you see the yellow exclamation mark, that's your list of tasks. So another way that the players can win is by everybody completing all of their assigned tasks before the imposter can kill enough people to win. So that's the basic concept, is you're going to bring up the map and you're going to go and accomplish those tasks. and also avoid getting killed. It'll make sense once we get playing, but this will at least give you a brief idea. So we'll come over here, and you can see my little character moving on the map, and now that I've gotten to this spot, you'll see that it's outlined in yellow, so just left-click on it. Oh, there we go. So just left-click, and all of these are kind of like mini-games, but they're very easy, most of them. So this one, you're going to left-click and hold to pull down the lever, and hold it down until it stops. And you can see that your task is updated here, so you've emptied the garage bin. The way I normally do it is to just kind of go around the map clockwise. Once you start playing, you'll start figuring out like different ways that you can go and ways to avoid getting killed or being isolated to avoid getting killed. But I'll check the map here. I've got another task over here. You can see it's in yellow, so I will click on it. This is another fairly easy one. You just click the ship and you drag it to the right spot. And you go along the whole thing. And there you go. Task complete. So we'll use WSD to continue to move around. We'll click the map. It looks like we have one down in the bottom corner of the storage room. So we'll click on that. And this is another one where we'll pull down and hold. And Bob's your uncle. So let's continue on. Now, of course, in an actual game, you'd see the other people moving around, and one thing that people like to do is kind of group up to avoid being killed. But, of course, depending on who the imposter is and what their ability is, that can be a detriment, because then they can hide amongst the group. So let's go over and click on this. So this is one of the more difficult. It's not too bad. You click on the card here and click and hold it to drag through. And you see it says I was too slow. But you can also go too fast. You got to do it just right. Let me try one more time. One more time. Okay, yeah, I can do this. Too fast. Hang on. Got it. Okay, so moving on. So yeah, that's the basic concept. So there's this report button down here in the bottom corner. So let's say you came into this room and dummy number 2 over here was dead. You would hit the report button, a thing would pop up, everybody's mics would turn on, or however you're handling the audio. But everybody can now talk to each other and can discuss. The person normally who found the body is the first one to talk, just to explain where they are, what they saw, what they didn't see, and then people can kind of go on from there. Some people will ask, of course, the imposter is in on that conversation, so one of the things you have to do is pay attention to the questions that people are asking, because it might be the imposter trying to fool everyone, or say, oh, definitely wasn't me. So that's about it for the tutorial, actually. Like I said, this is a very easy game. You can go to our Kobli Media Discord server and you'll find the Game Club channel for this week, and that's where you'll find the announcement for when we are playing Thursday or Friday. And of course, this Twitch stream will be up all week, so you can watch this tutorial again if you need to, but this is pretty easy. And like I said, if you do have any other questions, of course, you can post that in the Discord channel. So in the future, I will have hotkeys set up so I can make the stream a little bit more smooth. But that's it for now. Again, my name is Jason. This was the weekly Game Club tutorial on the official Kobli Media Twitch channel. You can check out KobliMedia.com, where you can find links to the Patreon, the Discord. You can see the progress we're making on the video games that are currently under development, and read a little bit about our story and all that good stuff. So let me come down here. This will be hotkeyed in the future, but for now I have to take a look to switch to the end card. So have a nice week.